arrested, and also a new law being put in place that says you can go to jail for 15 years will do to people. You know what I mean? It's wild. Wild to consider. I mean, oh man. How did that fucking happen, right? Really put a hold on that whole, fighting against the war thing.
Coincide with the position of the state media and stuff, so. But even they recently published the results of a poll according to which, in February, Putin's approval rating was 71%, and now in March, it's 83%. So the conclusion is very simple here, right guys? The Russian people are all in complete and total support of the government and what is going on in Ukraine. No. It's not that simple. I'm gonna give you guys sort of anecdotal and also real reasoning why you should be skeptical of these results. First of all, you gotta understand that the majority of polling in Russia is being conducted by the state. And when people are getting called up, essentially by what seems to be a governmental institution, and you live in a country where, I mean, technically, being publicly against a military operation could actually land you in jail for up to 15 years, you gotta understand that the people that are being called by a governmental institution that's asking them, hey bro, do you support the military operation? Do you really think the person on the other side of the phone is going to be completely and 100% transparent and honest and is gonna respond anyway? Look guys, just from my experience, right? I've been polled maybe 2 times in my whole life or 3 or something like that. And I'm gonna be completely honest, I have never responded. I usually just pick up my phone and they're like, hey, this is a poll, we're asking people's opinions. And I'm like, immediately just hang up. First of all, I don't want to waste my time. You gotta understand that the people who usually respond to polls have nothing to do, okay? Like, this is part of it as well, right? Like,
by the way, what he's ironically describing is literally a common problem in American polling, and why American polling is so fucking dog shit too. We've talked about this before on this broadcast, like landlines and the way that fucking polling works in America has made it so much more difficult to adequately poll people. Because people just don't pick up random fucking phone calls. So people that do engage in polling are like fucking weirdos.
What kind of people do you think are like the biggest fans of Putin? It's either like 70-year-old grandmas that are just sitting at home who just watched the Russian TV state propaganda and they don't know anything else, or it's just random like 40-year-old Russian guys that like to drink and work at a factory or something, who would just watch TV and don't even consume much of alternative media either. And these people don't have much going on in their life, so these are the kind of people that are going to be given answers to begin with. And even if in the midst of these people there's some people who don't agree with what's going on, they're probably either going to say they support it to sort of, cover their tracks a little bit, or they're going to say that they're not sure, or they're just gonna hang up, just like I did. I mean, I just never gave an answer, and I feel like that is what happens to majority of people. You gotta understand that when you live in an authoritarian country, and the government essentially calls you and is like, yo, what's up, bro? You think the president is great and you support the party and everything that it does and everything that it's ever done? If you don't, by the way, you're gonna go to jail for 15 years. Even if you don't, you're gonna be like, yeah, I guess it's cool. I guess I support everything. Yeah, it's all good. You get what I mean. And you guys gotta understand, I'm not a scientist, I'm not a sociologist, so the way I'm describing this is like very simple. But actually, I want to show you an excerpt from a video I watched recently, an interview with a Russian sociologist who actually knows what he's talking about. And he was asked about the approval rates of the special operation in Putin at the moment and what the stats are showing, if it's true or not. And this was his answer.
Я часто призываю быть аккуратным очень с опросами вообще. В России вдвойне, а сегодня там в десятерне. В России и так-то низкий уровень ответов на вопросы, и люди, которые отвечают на вопросы, в целом исходят из того, что они общаются напрямую с государством. А в условиях военных действий опасения вырастают многократно. И мы видим по всем исследованиям, которые сейчас проводятся, независимые, что падает уровень ответов, что люди рассказывают о страхе, спрашивают интерьеров прямо, арестуют ли меня. Я думаю, что ключом здесь, конечно, является желание огромного числа наших соотечественников, в общем, продолжать жить своей спокойной приватной жизнью.
So yeah, that's basically what I said, but put more eloquently, should I say. And you guys just have to understand that in a country where you cannot say everything that you think, the polling results are gonna be way off. To be honest, polls in general suck, kind of, even in Western countries, but imagine how much they suck here. Now here's the
summary for audio viewers. First of all, how did you write if you're just the audio viewer, okay? And secondly, the summary is exactly what he said. He literally said, oh, this guy basically summarized exactly what I just mentioned. Still type when you're audio only. Anyway, he said, for understanding that what he said without reading the subtitles, Russian spy confirmed, Tovarish. Yeah.
Next point I want to make as well about, this is not even like empirical evidence because this is also based on another poll, but I feel like it gives my arguments a little bit more of a substance. So another polling organization in Russia, which is not governmental but I think is also related to the governments, they've recently released another poll, actually on the 29th of
Boo-hoo, poor Russians decided to stay silent when Ukrainians are dying at the hands of their army. Nice way to say you don't care. What? Dude, you're such a piece of shit, dude. Seriously, suck my dick. You don't even care about fucking Ukrainian lives either. Ugh. I hate people like that so much. Dude, you literally deserve to be executed on the street by like any fucking Palestinian, Iraqi, Afghani citizen by that logic. You know that, right? Not to say that that's acceptable or appropriate, but like straight up, any fucking Afghan citizen could just like pull you and your family aside and just kill you if you think that that is the attitude that you want to go with. No, not in a video game. I'm saying like that's the attitude that you're straight up advocating for. You know what I mean? It's so dumb. In America, you don't get arrested that frequently, like the same way that you do in Russia, and motherfuckers still weren't, all that aggressively against the wars.
Much about the overall mental state of the people and their hopes for the future in Russia. And you just always love to see articles.
The best way to take action against the Russian state is to assert your position in the polls, dude. Why won't you understand? Dude, chatters whose greatest fucking fear is when mommy makes a hot pocky and the middle is fucking cold are over here being like, hey, why don't you just like fucking, put your life at risk, dude? But why don't you get over your like unreasonable fear that like the Russian state might fucking jail you for having an opinion against it in a country where calling this a military operation or calling this anything but a military operation is literally going to fucking put you in prison for 15 years, dude. Debate pervs. Let me tell you something. Dude, chill, dude. I'm kidding, man. Lamont. Okay, sorry. I thought you were a debate pervert for a second. Stop it. You're just being toxic. Take control of your emotions. Wish me to be executed as well if you want. I wish you'd go to therapy. Responding, dude, stop. I don't wish you to be executed. I just wish you to be fucking not so parasocial. Okay? Shut the fuck up, you parasocial weirdo. Oh my god. Lots of Russian state media anchors calling it a war straight up, so I think its forbidden word is overblown. Yes, that's also true too, to be fair. Yes, they are saying it's war. But the ones who say it's a war are saying it's not enough. I've seen Russian state media, motherfucker. There's hella people who are like, Putin's being a pussy on this. They need to fucking raise Ukraine. Be fair though, like I think a lot of those people are saying that because they get the allowance from Putin to be able to say such things.
Articles like this, by the way, like this article, I'm on a pro-Kremlin website right now, and the article says, Fund Общественное мнение has noticed a rise in optimism among Russians. Yeah, boy, it's fucking great. Russia is doing so good. Yes! We're optimistic as fuck right now, dude. Anyway, here are the results. According to the data, 33% of the people that responded are saying that they think that in 6 months or a year, life in Russia will get better. 20% think that nothing will really change, and 26% think that everything is gonna get way worse. So the thing why I decided to look at this poll is that, well, it doesn't look that jolly, does it? When only 33% of the respondents said that everything is gonna get great in the future. And 26%, which is a pretty sizable amount actually, say that everything is gonna get pretty bad. And I mean, to be completely honest, we gotta also apply to this poll the fact that a lot of the people probably don't even want to express their real opinion. So it might be slightly skewed as well, but the reason why I decided to talk about this poll is because, like, if you kind of think about it, and I understand this is not like a direct correlation or anything, but if 74% of the people in Russia are in support of the special military operation, then why do only 33% of the people think that something will be great great in the future for Russia. I mean, technically, if you think that all of this is great and you support Russia, then I guess you gotta think that the country is going in the right direction and it's only developing, it's getting better, and it's gonna be amazing soon, right? Well, that doesn't really seem like that's the case, because again, only 33% of the people have positive thoughts about what's gonna happen in the future. And the reason why I'm comparing these two polls about the special operation and this is because this right here is also a political poll, kind of, but the question is just not direct. So when you get a call and you're immediately asked about what you think about the special military operation, you're gonna be like a little bit tensed up because it's a controversial topic, and also you understand you can't really say much. But if you get in a call and somebody's asking you if you think the future will be good or bad, or if it will not change at all, it's slightly related to where the country is going in politics, but also not really. It's just super vague, right? So here you kind of have more of a freedom of expressing your opinion. And we can just tell that a much smaller percentage of people actually thinks that everything's great, and a way bigger percentage of people actually think that everything is kind of fucked. And I know you guys are gonna be like, Roman, you're a genius, or this is dumb as fuck, either one of those. I didn't actually come up with this theory or with this idea to compare these two polls. I've actually seen Russian sociologists talk about this and saying that this shows that in a country where freedom of speech is limited, you cannot fully believe these polls, okay? So yeah, I feel like that is very important. And also one thing I want to discuss as well is, you gotta understand that polls, since in Russia the majority of them are conducted by governmental, state-owned institutions, largely these polls actually don't matter much, and really what they do is that they're supposed to just create news and show the people that, you know, the person reading should just believe that everybody around them sort of.
What is that background music? Law came into place 1 week after the war. When the war started, Russians were making fun of my people, so I know what I'm talking about. What? Iranians or people are not thinking Russian citizens are anywhere responsible for the abhorrent actions of Putin and their government is insane, even if some of them are brainwashed and think war is good. Are you even watching this video?
Of agrees with them if he, you know, supports the ruling party's line, or if you're a person who thinks otherwise. These news headlines are basically meant to make you feel like you're alone and nobody thinks like you, and nobody supports you, and nobody, you know, opposes whatever is going on. And these polls have been conducted for a long time, and they've always been a very effective and very strong method of propaganda, because when you constantly go online and you see that a new poll has shown that everything in Russia is doing great and Russians are loving everything that is happening, you're like, hey, I guess it's not that bad, right? So yeah, I mean, these polls are literally bullshit. And the problem is, as well, I think, is that I want to actually talk to the Westerners watching this video. Maybe you guys, before you watched this video, you actually believed these polls. You actually thought that, yes, like 80%.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. No fuckers. Homie, the people that fucking believe those polls from the jump, they don't give a fuck, okay? They want to see blood. Even if those polls show 10% of Russians want to fucking support the war and whatever, even if it literally said 10% of Russians support the war, like, a lot of people are still going to 100% say, like, well, those polls are fake. They're by the government. And they're fake to draw sympathy out of the West. And we will not fall for it. We will hate Russia harder now. Okay? Respectfully, they won't take a word of a Russian person on Russian topics. Bro, they won't take my word on this topic. Dude, we've lost our minds. America is like, in a lot of ways, like, the West is so ready for war. They were so ready for a war where they're not like the immediate bad guy. You know what I mean? Like, they were waiting for it. They were like, oh, thank God, dude. The fact that I said America bad was enough for them to fucking be like, dude, you're taking the attention away right now from the main bad guy. Like, as though people are going to be like, oh, man, I really thought Russia was bad, but now I think America is bad too. That's fucked up. Yeah. Anyway, America's still the main bad guy. Oh, no, America's still the main bad guy for sure.
of Russians support the special military operation or whatever. And the reason why I think that Westerners actually believe this is because I see this take all the time online. Constantly, people are saying Russians are warmongering assholes. All of them are supporting this. 80%. They're terrible people and stuff. It's really weird, right? That you guys don't believe anything that comes out of Russian propaganda, Russian state TV, or Russian officials' mouth. But then you literally believe the polling results that come straight from governmental institutions. Believing these poll results is the same as believing what any, Russian TV channel has to say. And Westerners don't usually tend to believe what Russian TV channels have to say, right? So why do...
Yeah, it's almost like it's nothing. It's just like ad hoc rationalizations or post hoc rationalizations for the hatred that they feel towards Russia, because Russia's the big bad guy in the situation, and they are the bad guy in the situation. And that kind of takes away